So this past summer, I interned for Coke down in Wichita under the Flint Hills Resources subsidiary. And that was a really unique experience because I was able to really immerse myself into all of these different new technologies that I've never experienced before. So working with Amazon, working with Microsoft DevOps, as well as just understanding different IDEs and being able to communicate with different clients and whatnot to understand needs for the project that I was working on. They gave me what they wanted as an end result, and however I went about getting to that end result was up to me. And so that was really unique in a sense that I was able to put my own signature on my project and able to really create what made the most sense in my mind and for the and as well for the project. They presented me with the idea of saying, hey, can we figure out a universal well tracking application that we could use across the different refineries.
This past summer, I was interning with Garmin. So what I was doing with them is they have like their main 5 product lines. So they have like marine, outdoors, kind of that sort of thing. But I was on a separate team called Area 51. They operate more like a startup. They kind of just make products, pitch it to Garmin, and Garmin decides if they want to pick it up or not. And specifically, I was working on Android applications. One of them has been released, I believe it's called Clipboard. Runners have Garmin watches. You can kind of keep track of all their activities and their workouts and stuff.
Throughout my internship, I definitely learned that asking for help is necessary in order to get to your end goal. Asking for help really allows you to diversify your solution.
Being able to work with everyone there, and they were so open to helping me learn. I felt it wasn't like I was doing menial tasks. It felt like I was, an actual member of the team, not just some intern there.
The unique thing about working for the company that I did this past summer is I realized that working for a big company, there's offices all across the nation. And so if you didn't want to live in the Midwest, then you could venture out towards the East Coast or the West Coast, or really just venture out. And that was the important thing to notice for me when I was interviewing for different companies, is that you don't always have to be here in the Midwest. If you want to kind of venture out and learn what it's like to live in a different area, you can do that. There are plenty of opportunities across the nation, whereas companies that are big enough, they'll have multiple offices across the nation. And so realizing that you have those opportunities available to you is very helpful when deciding where you want to start your career.